Now we have a short guitar solo, and I'm going to break it down into little sections for you. This is the first part. Starts off hammering 2nd fret D to 4th fret D, 2nd fret G, bend the 4th fret G up a whole tone, and release it. Then pull off 3rd fret to 2nd fret on the B, to 4th fret G, same figure again on the B string, then 2nd fret G, then play the 3rd fret to 2nd fret B one more time, and then the 4th fret G. So the 3 licks together. Okay, here's the next section. Okay, for this lick, we basically move down the G string, starting off 11 to 9, then 9 to 7, then 7 to 6, and then 6 to 4 with an open G to the 2nd fret G, then slide from the 2nd fret up to the 4th fret. It's the whole line. Slide into that note again on the 4th fret G, 2nd fret to 3rd fret B, to 2nd fret B, slide into the 4th fret of the G, 2nd fret B, 3rd fret B, to 2nd fret G, and slide up to 4. So slowly. Okay, here's the next part of the solo. I'll play it for you first of all, then we'll break it down. Okay, we kick off with an arpeggio played from the D string to the top E. This arpeggio is played with a sweep picking technique, which means that as you strike a string, you come to rest on the next string. It's not individual picks. Okay, you actually rake the pick across the strings. So you get like a rolling effect. The fret numbers are 17 on the D, 16 on the G, 15 on the B, 14 on the top E, up to 19 on the top E. Then we pull off 17 to 15 on the top E, and then 14 to 15 on the E, and then 15 on the B. So play it one more time. We then have a figure that shifts up on the G string again. So it's from 7 to 6 on the G, back to 7, 9, 7, 9 on the G, 11, 9, 11 on the G, then slide into 12 on the G, finish off with the 11 on the G string. Here's the next section of the solo. Okay, we start off with more arpeggios. I would suggest, again, using the sweep picking technique, although it's not quite as fast as the previous lick. We're playing a B minor 7th arpeggio. Starting off on the 14th fret of the A string to the 12th fret of the D, to the 11th fret of the G. Then we include the G note on the 12th fret of the G up to the A note on the 14th fret of the G. So you get this series of down picks, then alternate picking. So just slowly. One more time. The second time we play the first half of the arpeggio the same, but then our final note is the B note on the 12th fret of the B. So the first time, second time, the final time we play across the arpeggio up to the 12 on the B string. So from 11 on the G to 12 on the B, 14 on the B, slide into 15 on the B, slide into 17 on the B, back to 15, 14, 16 on the G, 14 on the B, 14 again, up to 15, and then to 16 on the G to finish off. I'll play that one really slowly so you can see exactly what's going on. One more time. It actually comes in on the last half of the bar as well, so in timing wise, we get 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, we finish off the solo section with a short figure, rhythm figure, which is actually played by a second guitar, but this arrangement is for one guitar to be able to play the tune complete, and we wind up by playing this little figure. Here we go. Okay, for that figure, we played an open bottom E to 2nd fret A, 2nd fret E to 2nd fret A, open E, 2nd fret A, then a fast hammer on from 2nd fret to 4th fret on the A string, back to the 2nd fret. Sounds like this. Coming out of the previous section, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Okay, now we're going to move into the next section, the next rhythm section from the introduction. I'll play it for you first of all. Here we go. As you can hear, this riff is based on the intro progression, except we're including some double picks. We start off by playing our B chord figure, this time with the double picked open D, then to the G figure, and we double pick the F sharp on the D string. So back to the B chord, now the B chord with the open A, include the open G, then to the G chord. Now we have a slightly different E minor fill this time, which is open E, then hammer 2nd fret D up to 4th fret, open E, 2nd fret D, 4th fret bottom E, sorry, 2nd fret bottom E, to 4th fret A, then we play 3rd fret E, 5th fret A, open D, then slide from the 3rd fret of the bottom E up to the 5th fret, and wind off by playing the 7th fret of the A string. Okay, now we're going to take a look at the final riff from the intro section. I'll play it through for you first of all. Here we go. Okay, during this section, there are several guitar parts being played, including nylon strung acoustic and electric parts. And the part has a real classical feel to it. So what's presented to you here is just the clean electric part. So let's break it down into sections, run through everything that we just looked at. We start off by playing the 5th fret of the A and the 7th fret of the D, then an open G, the 7th fret G, 7th fret D, open G. We then strike the G again, play an open B, hammer on to the 3rd fret B and pull off to open, play the 4th fret G to open B, then do the hammer on and pull off again, then an open G. Slowly. Then play the 6th fret of the B to the 5th fret of the G, open G, 6th fret of the B, 5th fret G, 2nd fret D, 4th fret G, open G, open B, open E, then slide 2nd fret G up to 4th. Together. Now we're back to the beginning again, same D figure that we saw at the beginning of the riff. Hammer on, pull off. This time the F figure, we play 3rd fret of the D, 5th fret of the G, open G, 6th fret B, 5th fret G, open G, 2nd fret D, 4th fret G, open G, 4th fret G, and then 3rd fret A. So slowly. And that concludes the intro section.